All right. First, how do you properly pronounce what you're going to teach me?
Tarkari.
Say again?
Tarkari.
Tarkari? Tarkari?
Yeah, tarkari means cooked vegetable.
Oh, well, just cooked vegetable doesn't sound as very good. So let's see. The list of things I have are potatoes. Tomatoes right now are very expensive, so I got tomatoes in the can. I really like these diced ones. Is that okay? Just pre-cut.
Yeah.
It's even less work. It's already cut. And then French beans. So I got basically, we'll make some French beans. They look just green beans, long and skinny. And then peas. You said you don't like canned ones. Oh,
Yeah.
frozen or fresh frozen. Oh, peas are so good.
Yeah.
And then fresh onion, fresh garlic, fresh ginger, coriander seeds, cumin seeds, black pepper, salt, and then I got some dried chilies, not fresh ones, but you said you can put like any vegetable you want, really. I also got green pepper.
Yeah, you can add that too.
How about cabbage?
Yeah, we can add that too.
Some purple cabbage. And all right, let's get started. I can switch over to my camera that you can see my hands.
Okay, great. So let's put our pan on the heat so it just gets heated up for some time. Till then we can dice our onions, like not really dice, the longer ones. Let me show you.
Okay, the long slice. Now, do I want to cut it into the pot or?
No, just cut it right now. It needs to be heated. We need to put some oil in the pan later on.
All right.
Just the long slices.
I forget what that is. I guess it's just called sliced.
Yeah, if you have like a big onion, you can have like 3/4. How big is your onion? Okay, you can have one, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, one is.
Can you ever have too much onion or garlic?
Yeah, I like to minimize onion and garlic too, actually, because I think it overpowers if you're making this vegetable, not for sometimes, like garlic makes it so flavorful, but for this, we want everything to be balanced. So we just want moderate amount.
Just long, thin slices.
Yeah.
And do I need to put any oil in the pan while it's warming, or just I have it on the lowest setting just to warm the pan?
After the pan is heated, and then we put oil in it. Do you think your pan is heated?
Do you have any preference on what kind of oil, or it's just doesn't matter?
In Nepal, mustard oil is pretty popular, but
Mustard oil, oh, that's spicy.
Yeah, but here it's pretty expensive. So just any vegetable oil like canola that doesn't have any taste or something, which is neutral.
I wonder if you could just get some mustard seeds and toast them in oil, and then give it some flavor. All right, I got the onion cut.
So do you have mustard seeds? You can add.
I've got some black mustard seeds.
Great. Okay, we'll add that later on. I'll tell you when to add it. Okay, we can put oil.
So,
for that, we might need 2 tablespoons of oil at least. Not much, but yeah. Just 2 tablespoons.
All right. Yeah, these black mustard seeds are pretty strong, so I have to try to be careful not to put too much. All right. And start frying the onions, or let's see.
Now, after it needs to be heated up, like heat it up. You know, you need to. I don't know if we will see the vapor or something like coming out, like the smoke from the oil.
Yeah, so you want it really hot.
Yeah, really hot. Oh, I forgot to add. We will need turmeric too. So
Got some fresh turmeric.
that's okay. But if you have a powder,
Oh yeah, I've got powder.
great. We can use powder. Okay, then what we will need for this is a little bit of mustard. We will fry a little bit of mustard first.
The mustard seeds.
Yeah.
So I'm just
But
gonna.
not right now. It needs to be pretty hot. If you think it's hot, the mustard seeds needs to crackle, like it needs to crackle.
No, it's still not hot.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, you want the seeds to pop.
Yeah.
You ever? Usually when I do the spices, I like brown them, burn them before I put the oil. Does it?
Oh,
But I guess it probably doesn't matter,
no.
because ultimately you're trying to get the spice into the oil.
Yeah. It just needs to crackle just a little bit.
So I'm putting about, I would say, a half a teaspoon of it in.
Yeah, that is good.
Because these are really strong.
Okay. So when it starts crackling,
Sometimes I just get my finger wet and put it in there, and just like that, just a few of them in the morning, and stronger than coffee. Oh, they're popping now. Let me turn it down. Don't pop out. Don't pop out. They're really popping.
yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Well, no, they're jumping out of the pan.
Then add some cumin seeds.
Okay, some cumin seeds. I turned it down.
Okay, yeah, turn it down.
Oh, they were really starting to pop.
Okay.
All right, some cumin seeds on there.
Yeah, just few. And
there you go. That.
and
I
then add
put about a teaspoon of cumin in there is what I did.
so turmeric.
Yeah,
turmeric powder.
Where's my spoon? All right. Put it here. It is.
Now add the onions directly into it.
Add half a teaspoon of turmeric.
Yeah, that is fine.
All right, now all the onions. And I've got it at about half heat, so it's smoking just a little bit.
You might want to increase the heat. Because we want onion to be a little bit brown in color.
I didn't hear you.
We want onion to be a little bit brown in color, so you might want to increase the heat a little bit.
All right. I think they're going to be yellow in color with all this turmeric.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm already liking this dish.
So we can cut the potatoes now till it's cooking.
So do you like cutting them bite size or just thin slices?
Bite size.
Okay. Now, do you like peeling them? Like, I almost never peel potatoes, but
Yeah, I like peeling them. So I have like this small size, so I have like 5 of them. So you can have like 3 or 4. It's your preference how much potato you like.
All right.
I just make this size potatoes, like this big.
Okay.
So this,
So that's like, I guess you would say bite size.
yeah.
All right. And it doesn't matter what color potato.
No, it doesn't.
Seems
Any
like it,
potato.
in the US, we like using purple potatoes a lot more than other potatoes, but
Um,
I don't know why. I don't think it matters that much. All right. I probably. And I guess you could make this dish with potatoes that are kind of old too.
yeah.
I mean,
This is like our normal vegetables we eat daily. So we have like potatoes and then any vegetables we get.
so how about, let's see, what vegetables would you not put in here? Any vegetable that has real strong flavor, maybe.
Mm, I don't know. That would maybe something that squishes really fast. Like I wouldn't put zucchini without this because you don't find any zucchinis because it takes time to cook and zucchinis cooks faster. So I would put at the
Like
end.
right now is zucchini season, so we have a lot
Yeah,
of.
but it could be like either French beans or zucchini and not together, just like that. Like either just substituting French beans with zucchini or squash or anything.
Let's see. Do I put the potatoes right in the onion?
Not right now. I think is it brown? Your onions, you might want to like toss it 1 or 2 times. It should be
Okay.
like
Then wait for the potatoes, huh?
like nice flavor, and then we can toss the potatoes in. Do you think it's brown enough?
About halfway.
Yeah, then 2 more minutes. Okay, what we can do is till then, while it's cooking, I already cut my this in half, like this size. The French
Okay.
bean.
Beans bite size also.
Yeah, I just cut it into like 1 bean into 3 pieces, kind of smaller size.
And I put the beans with the potatoes.
Not right now. We need to cook the potatoes first.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to. So when I do what I call one pot meal, I tend to just cut everything in the order it needs to be cooked and just cut it and put it in the pan.
Oh,
The things that take the longest to cook, I cut and put in the pan,
yeah.
and then the next one and the next one. So if the onions are brown, I put potatoes in.
Yes.
All right,
Mine is still cooking, still not brown. So
and then I'll cut the green.
you can toss it a little bit. And I like to add a little bit of salt at this time so potatoes cook faster.
And then I think it also draws the moisture out.
Yeah.
Or what is it? Not draws the moisture out. It holds the moisture in the potatoes if you put salt on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you had told me to only put a couple tablespoons of oil in here, I thought that was going to be very little oil. But now it's looking like pretty good.
Yeah.
Everything's coated with the spice. I'm going to turn it down like 1 temperature.
Because when you heat this oil up, I don't know what's the mechanism, but it just coats everything perfectly. The vegetables. So.
And so yeah, the spice is inside the oil. I really like green beans. I don't care what the dish is. I tend to like green beans. All right, so I'm cutting this all about 1 inch long.
Yeah.
And I also have this green pepper. Should I put that in there or save it?
Not right now. Pepper doesn't need time to cook. So we will put that.
I don't really like much green pepper. I might save that for the Saturday
Okay.
dish. All right. Green beans is all cut up. So let's see. I have fresh garlic and ginger to cut up still.
Yeah, we actually.
I got cabbage. Should I put a little cabbage in there?
We can put it, but at the end because cabbage doesn't take time to cook. Yeah. So whatever doesn't take time to cook, we just put at the end. So it doesn't get really. We need this to be cooked first.
You have to watch it. Like it's wanting to stick. Everything's well coated with oil, but it's still wanting to stick a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it sticks because the moisture from the beans will be taking out that sticking part. So.
Oh, and the moisture from the tomatoes too will break it loose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The ginger and garlic. I could cut that up.
We will be needing mortar and pestle for that.
Oh, okay. Here's the mortar, but where's the pestle?
If you think like your potatoes are half cooked, you can put your green beans in to it. Mine is not cooked yet, so I'm just waiting.
So should I chop up the garlic and ginger for the mortar and pestle?
Yeah, I think it would be much easier if we chop a little bit. And if you think your potatoes are half cooked, you can add the green beans. If you think it's still needs time.
Yeah.
I think they're half cooked.
Let me see. So, what did I put?
Yeah, just mix everything.
How much green beans was this? It was 12-ounce bag.
Okay.
All right. So let me chop this garlic.
You might want to mix everything that in the pan.
How much garlic and ginger do you think we need? I got. This is a pretty big pan.
Oh, that would be too much. Maybe 2 of them.
Okay. And so probably half this ginger then.
Yeah, half the ginger.
I'm just chopping this up in preparation.
That French bean, it needs to be sauteed a little bit with potatoes.
Oh yeah. I'm just chopping up the garlic and ginger kind of fine, so it'll be easier to chop up in the mortar and pestle, right? These dry peppers are going to be chopped in there too.
Yeah, we'll put that too.
So I probably should do the dry first. All right. So a couple garlics. This is good local ginger. So, all right, chop up this pepper. I might have to. This pepper's pretty tough. I think I'm gonna run it through the electric grinder because it's so tough.
Oh. You will be needing a little bit of black pepper. You will be grinding that too together in mortar and pestle.
A little black pepper in the potatoes.
Now, in with the onion, this garlic and ginger.
Okay. When you say a little, like a half a teaspoon?
Less than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
yes.
is not a teaspoon. This is a half teaspoon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then that's fine. That's fine. Now, what I like to do is I like to put on a lid and slow cook it in a medium or really low heat. These
So I
your
didn't put the tomatoes yet.
no, we are putting tomatoes at the end.
Okay.
Not right now. It needs to be cooked first.
So it's baking slow cooked in there now.
Yeah, I'm just putting the heat in medium or lower than that.
So let's see.
For our spices, we are putting garlic, ginger, cumin seeds, coriander seeds, black pepper, and chili. So,
Just all in the mortar and pestle here, huh? But yeah, again, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know, be lazy, be inefficient, run this pepper because it's pretty.
yeah,
It's
you
dry,
can put
but
that,
it's pretty
yeah.
tough.
Okay.
I'm gonna run it through the electric grinder here. So for a pot this size, we've already got cumin, but now we're gonna crack some cumin up too. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mute for a second when I run this electric grinder.
Okay.
Even running it through the electric grinder, it just made it all like.
What happened?
Oh, it just made it into like little red flakes, like red pepper flakes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
All right. So let's see. Coriander.
Coriander seeds, cumin seeds.
I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds.
Yeah, 1 teaspoon.
And 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Let's see how that goes.
And we need to stir in between that in the pan, the potato and French beans, so it doesn't get burned.
Oh, this is smelling heavenly already, and we haven't put hardly any spices in it.
I'm just adding one red chili that I have. And I just like to crush it a little bit and then add a little bit of water so it's easier for us to grind later on. So I'll just crush it a little bit. And I think I'll mute because the sound would be.
It's not very loud.
Oh, okay.
You're not like me, like I'm like bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I find out like before I used to like, pick it really high and hit it really hard. I find out it's a little better to if you just get it and rock it back and forth with the dry stuff.
Yeah, the dry ones. Yeah.
Instead of like pounding. But okay, and did you already put some water in it or?
No, not yet. I just need to.
Yeah, I'm making sure I crack all the coriander seeds and all. Maybe
Yeah,
I can't really tell if I cracked all the cumin seeds, but I definitely can tell I cracked all the cardamom. Not the cardamom, the coriander.
What I like to do is I just put in one side and then I just squeeze in between this way.
Oh, cool. I never tried that. That works really good.
Yeah, so just a little bit, taking a little bit and then just squish it.
Squish it. Squish it good. All right. Yep, that's all the coriander is all crunched now. That's
Then we can add a little bit of water.
You say a little bit, how much?
Not much.
Okay, I'll actually measure it instead of putting it under.
Like a tablespoon of water.
All right, that's what I did.
I have chili in this, so I'm not using my hand.
Oh, you have fresh chili, like I have dried one. Yeah.
So I'm using spatula.
Good point.
Water makes it much easier.
Oh yeah, it does. But yeah, I could see if you had a fresh chili and you were using your hand, then you forgot, you touched your eye or your nose.
Yeah.
That would be not.
Usually my husband does this part for me. I don't do many more than pestle thing.
We're not trying to turn it into a paste, right?
It's better if we can, but it's okay if we cannot also. But as fine as you can. So.
Oh, I think it would take me a half hour to turn this into paste.
I mean, we have time because it's cooking. That's why we are using butter and pestle.
I'm too lazy for that. But yeah, I do my spices in a little electric coffee grinder, but I only do dry spices in there.
This modern pestle, this spice, the mixer of this, I think in every vegetable, it tastes heaven, like really good. It just goes with everything. So there's 6 spices. The finer we make, the better it is. So.
But I didn't hear very clearly, but you said before what vegetables you preferred. I mean, obviously potatoes and green beans. Like this time of the year, we have a lot of yellow squash and zucchini.
We can make that too. But I wouldn't mix it with green beans. You can make potatoes and squash, potatoes and zucchini, potatoes and cauliflower. I wouldn't make this potato and broccoli together because broccoli has like very strong taste.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wouldn't add, I mean, we can make broccoli too, but I wouldn't make it with the broccoli and potato together. Other than that, everything is good. Everything.
Let's see. Is there a vegetable that you might make in Nepal that we don't have in the US?
Oh, there are a few, I guess, that we make.
What is it?
It's
Sour melon? Maybe I've had that before.
it's something beans. Some beans. We find it in our winter season, and there are some other gourd, uh, like long gourd or something other gourd that I think only we make that in Nepal and India. And I know it's pretty popular there, but I haven't seen it here.
I think my ginger was kind of dry and a little old, so it's not becoming a real paste. But all right.
If you put water, then it will be fine. I mean, it will be coming out when we're cooking, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Let's see.
Don't forget to check on your beans. You might need to like stir it or something 1 or 2 times.
All right. I think this is all done.
All the sticking part is gone.
Getting some nice crunchiness. Scrape it. All right, I'm too lazy to keep grinding.
Then you can put it in your mixture or something. Make it a fine paste.
Add a little more water. My ginger, didn't look what do you call it? Dry, but once I cut it, it was kind of dry.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've got, I think between the dry chili and the dry ginger, it's not turning into very much of a paste. But it's all chopped up really well. So my potatoes, green beans, and onions seem to be well cooked now.
Okay. But do you smell the spices like the onions and your coriander and cumin?
Oh yeah, I've been smelling it. So,
Then it's fine. I mean, all we have to do is like the flavor, the smells will come out, then it's fine. It doesn't have to be like really tasty. If you smell it, then it's fine. We can add a little bit of water in this, and we can add this into your pan.
well, I do have what do you call it? Because I'm doing canned tomatoes, there's water in that.
But then I would be adding a cup of water, but you can add, I would say, 1/4 cup of water in this.
Okay.
Because you need to cook this with that first, and then later on we'll be adding tomatoes.
Okay. All right, I added little tomatoes to this, and then it is being added to the potatoes. Ooh. I would say keep your face a little away from the steam because that chili pepper might get you.
Yeah.
I've done that before where I liquefied a chili pepper. Now, do you want me to just leave the spices on the top or stir it?
No, just swirl it. Yeah.
Stir it
mix
well
it
in.
properly. It should be mixed, and then you can close the lid for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can add the tomatoes in it.
Just smelling it. It keeps getting richer and richer in smell.
Yeah, it gets better.
All right. See, you're still grinding yours. I got lazy and stopped.
It's getting into paste now, so I'm just it's getting better.
I
see.
Oh yeah. Could I have put it in a food processor and did it?
Yeah, but grinding makes it so much better. Even though if it's not perfectly a paste, but still it has like, it retains that flavor. I don't know how, but
Yeah. It's a way of using very little spice and getting lots of flavor.
yeah.
So, all right. Next time I make this, I will definitely use a fresh pepper. That looked a lot completely different from mine. So, but
So you might want to
add the. I think I can add the tomatoes now.
yeah.
And then I guess right before you, like a minute or so before you serve it, you would add like the peas and anything that you barely have to cook, like you said.
Yeah, now we can add tomatoes and peas together if you want.
And I guess you could add right now. You could add some cabbage if you wanted, or pepper.
Yeah.
Stuff that you barely need to cook.
Yeah.
All right. I stirred the tomatoes in first, and then I'll put the peas just in case I don't squish the peas. All right. And you serve this with
Rice.
what kind of rice?
Oh, any kind of rice is fine.
Yeah.
With rice and dal, we serve vegetables, like cooked vegetables with rice and dal. That would be our daily meal.
All right. And it tastes some now. It probably. There's a slight hint of mustard in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is how mine looks, if you can see it.
Mm-hmm. Mine looks like it's going in my mouth.
You can add peas. Nice. That looks nice. It will need some more time to cook. Like tomatoes needs to be cooked. Even though it's canned, but it still needs to be. Oh, perfect. Awesome. It looks really pretty with the colors, the tomatoes and peas.
Yeah, I definitely needed to grind the coriander seeds a little more because I got a little bit of grit of coriander
Oh, okay.
in that last bite. So
But for this is how it will make it more tastier. But you can add those mixed curry spices instead of this. It wouldn't be same, but that's an alternative option.
and then in the US we can get you can buy a jar of garlic ginger paste. What do you think of that?
I'm not.
You like fresh everything, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for showing me. You'll have to send me a message how to spell this food.
Okay.
Instead of just saying mixed vegetables. And then yeah, I really love green beans and I don't eat very many potatoes,
Okay.
but I think this would be a perfect blend. You know, like I like potatoes, I just don't cook them very much. So and then I really like spice, so this is a good blend. And I make a pretty good dal, so I think have it with some dal and some rice.
A little bit of ghee on top. And if you have coriander, I mean, would be cilantro.
Cilantro, a little fresh cilantro.
Yeah, you can like garnish it on the top if you have it. That's an option.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much. Any final words?
Eat.